Okay, here I'd like to take a brief look at the online course I made for EdTech 521 online course design, and I used the learning management system EDU 2.0. I thought it was pretty easy to use, pretty intuitive, and a lot less complicated than, say, Moodle. So here's module 1, and in module 1 all the modules follow the same format where you have a brief explanation of what's going on. In this, we're defining quadratic equations and sketching quadratic equations and just basically getting our feet wet as far as what is a quadratic equation. There's a reading that I assign from the book, and then there are several tutorial videos that either I make myself or I link from the book. The book has a pretty good compilation of tutorial videos that are made. This one here that's embedded, I made this myself, so this is kind of personalized and tailored to the course. I then assign certain problems from the book, and I also do kind of a what's called a checkpoint. If I click on this checkpoint, that'll bring me to a PDF worksheet that is a resource from the book here. So here's a PDF worksheet that I have them do. It's just 8 questions, and so I'll have them do this, and I provide a video that goes through each one of those problems. So if we go back to the learning management system where the module 1 is, and if you scroll down here, this video right here goes through all of those solutions to checkpoint 5.1. So it's a good way for students to get some practice and then get some immediate feedback as far as if they're right or wrong. This part here is the actual assignment, and this is section 5.2, page 328. So it's just problems from the book. And my thought with this whole online unit was that it was a blended unit. So we're still meeting in class, so the students will be doing these problems from the book, and then we'll be meeting in class to talk about them, go through the problems, and also go a little bit further as far as maybe doing some problem solving, application type stuff that pertains to each module. Here's an online quiz I made that goes along with this unit, and I made these quizzes on Zoho. I was pretty happy with Zoho until it got to a certain point where I had to embed some images for solutions to the problems, like if it was a graphical one or something, and it got a little hard to work with, and I stopped using it module 3 because it was just taking up way too much time. So just give you a quick look at this. If I type in just some name for a guest here, start the test, I created all of these questions in here, so these are all personalized to my class and what I wanted to test the students on. One thing I was very happy with Zoho was that you could type in short answer questions, so it didn't have to be multiple choice. So they would solve this equation, and then I could say, the answer was 2, 1, and that would be a possibility. You could create a short answer question that was graded automatically online. So I thought that was a benefit to Zoho. So if we go back to the learning management system here, that's pretty much it. That's the format. So once they take the quiz, they have a chance to take it again if they didn't score 70% or better, and there's 2 quizzes for each module, so they can really take them as many times as they want, with my thought hopefully being that they improve each time, and then once they have reached at least 70%, that's the bare minimum. They could do better if they wanted, then they could move on to the next module. So that's a peek at my online course that I created, and it's meant to be a hybrid course. So this is something I'm very interested in, and I want to pursue this more even as I wrap up my master's degree. This is something that I'm going to be exploring in the very near future.